Hello grapplers and welcome to a new Zangief video. Today we're gonna talk about Tundra. And yeah, if you want the short version, the absolute short version, Tundra sucks. Rarely you will be able to use it. But let's talk about Tundra. Tundra is a kick parry they introduced in Street Fighter V. In this game, for some reason, it's done by pressing down down. What's going on with down down inputs in Street Fighter 6? The startup is 6 frames, which makes the move basically unusable. It's way too slow to catch limbs, and I think that's the reason they overcompensated with the active frames. 50 active frames. That is nuts. And 24 frames of recovery. The problem of those 6 frames, the startup, is that you cannot use it against buttons that can be cancelled into drive impact if they use a heavy or they use a drive rush. So basically you're stuck with a medium into drive impact. You can Tundra this. However, the damage is the same as light SPD. You're only +5 and you're more or less at the same distance of light SPD, which has way more use. It's 5 frames, a long range command grab rather than this thing. And also the problem starts being more apparent when you change Tundra for holding the standing hard punch a little bit in order to catch that same situation, a button into drive impact, because the armor of standing hard punch, standing heavy punch, starts at frame 4, so it's 2 frames faster than Tundra, and that makes a world of difference when you're trying to squeeze your button between a string. In this case, this is way easier and better for Zangief. You can even sometimes hold it fully and get a pretty decent damage and a hard knockdown, and you're +54. If you look at Tundra like that, it makes no sense. The move is way too slow. This game is more skewed towards punishing recovery frames. That's why we get a punish counter. It's very strange for a move like this to be used against strings. It's not OD amnesia, it's not even regular amnesia, it's not Marisa's counter, Marisa's parry basically. Well, it's more like an armor parry, but you know what I mean. It just doesn't work like that. It's so specific and you don't get much from it. It sucks. Sadly, I don't have any kind of deck, but I can show you some funny stuff with this move. Any kick that connects with the hitbox of the grab will be able to be Tundra. However, it has to be a standing kick, not a move, not a low or a jumping attack. Compared to Street Fighter V, the moves were hard-coded. That means you could use Tundra for very specific moves. That included some interesting special moves like Tatsumaki. You could use Tundra against Tatsumaki in Street Fighter V. That is no longer the case here. Also made a difference for knees. In Street Fighter V, you could not parry knees, now you can. There's a little bit of inconsistency between the moves that you can and cannot parry. In this case, we have Guile over here. He has the reverse kick. Even though that's a kick, it's not airborne. But since that kick is, you cannot throw Guile, that creates a problem with Tundra. And that is a very funny situation that you'll see in a few seconds, where Guile is -1, you are +1 I guess, but you get nothing. Compared to standing hard punch, a world of difference. And some moves look like they have some properties, but you can't Tundra it. This is more like a problem of how properties work, and some properties are not entirely easy to identify just by the move itself. So you do have to look into each of the kicks that a character has in order to know if you can actually Tundra them. And that's another problem with Tundra. Since the move is so freakishly slow, you cannot just use Tundra against other strings that are different from just going into dive impact. For example, Ken. Excellent example. If he goes for the Jinrai kicks, the follow-up that is a high, as you can see, you can use Tundra, but not between the strings. You can Tundra that. Even though the attack type, as you can see here, it's a low. So there's a little bit of inconsistency regarding how Tundra is used in this game. As you can see here, I'm walking back and I still get hit because that move is a low. But since it's a low, why are you able to Tundra that? I don't know. And also, since the move is, again, Tundra is too slow for general use. At the end of the day, the biggest issue is consistency. The startup and consistency. I think they can improve the move by just reducing the frames. Maybe, well, I would love that move to be 1 frame, but I think I'm dreaming too much. But at least 3 frames. It's so weird to have a move like that. Here we have wheel kick. You know, wheel kick goes over lows. You can throw them. You can tundra it. But that's it. I just wanted to make a dumb video about how weird this move is. This move is bad. You can use it sometimes. I think the only proper use is against DJ. Like the short I did, where you can parry the just cool kicks. I think that's the best you can do. It's one of those moves that I feel they don't make much sense for what they're trying to achieve with Zangief. They can change it. They can create a fantastic move with the foundation they have. If they decrease the startup, and maybe we have an OD version that parries all kicks. Can you imagine? Sadly, Zangief has not been blessed with a better Tundra. I hope you had fun with this video. We can discuss Tundra in the comments. Remember to subscribe. We're making some more Zangief videos. A lot of people are asking about Daigo's Zangief. Maybe we can check that on stream. Haitani also played, I think he played Modern Zangief and it was pretty fun to watch. We can do that too. And also, now that I'm mentioning the stream, twitch.tv/Kerupu with 2 P's. You can see me there. See you in the next Zangief video. Bye bye and have a great week. And keep playing grapplers.